Pastor Roy Gerhart from Galloway United Methodist Church in Franklin, Pennsylvania, sharing a few words of encouragement to help us follow after Jesus. Today, I'm not at home. I'm not in an environment that I can control. I have so much background noise, so many distractions going on around me that it's hard to just stay in focus and stay on task. That's the way that life is, though, pretty much on a regular basis for us, isn't it? That we spend so much of our time with noises and distractions, with so many voices in our head, so many people wanting this, wanting that, trying to tell us what to do. It can drive us absolutely wild, trying to sort out what we need to do and how we need to go about it. This is a situation that Solomon found himself in when he was a brand spanking new king. And when God came to him and said, Solomon, I'm going to give you a chance of a lifetime here. Ask me for anything. Well, Solomon knew that he had an enormous task resting on him to be able to lead and govern a group of people. And a huge part of that was just being able to discern right and wrong, to know what the truth is, and to be able to sort that out so you can actually properly lead people God's way. Well, Solomon was there in that moment, shrewd and wise and smart enough, or just desperate enough, that he asked for the right thing. He said, God, please give me the wisdom and discernment, the understanding of right and wrong, so that I can govern this people that you have put me in charge of. Well, this is exactly what Solomon needed, and it's what you and I need day in, day out. God, please give us direction. Help us to sort out where the truth is. Yesterday, I was encouraging you to begin to actually ask yourself that question. If God was asking me, what do you want? What are you going to say? So that God can search out the desires of your heart. You can actually get to know, what is it that I really do want? What I really do need? It's fascinating that when in 1 Kings 3, Solomon gained this gift of wisdom from God, the first description of his exercise of that wisdom is in sorting out a case between two women. These women had shared the same home. Both of them had had baby boys about the same time. And one night, one of these baby boys died. Well, the woman whose child it was decided she was going to try to pull a switch on the other woman. She took her dead baby and put it in bed with the other woman and took her live baby to herself. Well, when the other woman wakened in the morning and first got over the shock, realized that this dead baby was not hers. And so she ended up bringing this matter before the king to try to resolve it, because this woman was claiming that the live baby was hers, when in reality the dead baby was hers. She was stealing the other woman's child. Well, Solomon is presented with these two women battling over this child. And how do you determine which one is telling you the truth? Can you bring in witnesses? Apparently not. There's no one to really pin it down with these young infants to say which one was which, who belonged to which mother. And so Solomon asks them what their real heart's desire is. But he doesn't ask that directly. What he does is he sets up a challenge, but it reveals where their real heart's desire is at. He told them, I am going to cut this baby in half and give half of the baby to each of you, since I can't decide which one of you is its real mother. Well, immediately the real mother is moved with love for her child and would rather give the child to the other woman than have it cut in half. The other woman, in her bitterness of grief, said, cut him in half. Neither one of us will have him. If I can't have him, no one can. Well, Solomon got at what was real in their hearts. One had love and one had bitterness. That's what I'm urging you to seek after God for this week, asking, what is it that I truly want and need for God to do in my life? And if you approach God deeply earnest and sincere in this, hungering for the truth, God will reveal what's in your heart. It might not be a pretty picture all the time, but God will lead you into a place, if you're humble and surrender to Him, where He can shape the desires of your heart in a way that reveal His love and His kindness toward you. May God bless you today, and as you share His good news, may God make you a blessing wherever He takes you.